When I was a kid playing in the forest, we used to go down to Rainworth Water, take a jam jar with a bit of string on. We used to catch sticklebacks and look at lizards, insects, flowers. Most of my life was based around playing in the countryside. The colliery was, if you like, it was like one big family at that time of the day. My job involves going out into the community, setting community projects up. I go into schools. I also work with adult groups. We have a little conservation group set up who do thinning, path clearance, etc. The spoil heaps were a grey hill really in a green landscape. They've turned from grey into green. The diversity of species that spoil heaps have on them nowadays is absolutely fantastic. The colliery was the common denominator. The countryside is now the common denominator. It's around us all. The mine was there at one time, but that's gone and passed, but the countryside's still here. It's most important we look after the countryside for our grandchildren, for their children and for their children's children.
Local projects help revive local areas and they're much needed. Our aspiration is far greater. We want to regenerate a whole area situated in the heart of England. Regenerating an area is a real challenge because you have to do lots of things all at once to have a really dramatic impact. If we win the £50 million, we'll be able to do that. The visitor centre is important because people need a focal point when they visit the forest. We have designed it to be eye-catching and iconic. We want to celebrate. You will not go anywhere else in the world and see something quite like it.
For us, it just came out of the forest as a wonderful new sort of, high-tech tree, which would actually give you these incredible views across the tops of the canopy. And that's for us is what it was all about regeneration of this forest. North Nottinghamshire could become much more promoted by the fact that it's got this incredible forest, and the tree would be a symbol for that. Inside the complex, the exhibitions are about the way the forest is being used over the centuries and the way it will be used into the future. So the changing uses, the way those uses move forward into the 21st century and beyond. One of the materials we're looking at using is oak. A lot of the older trees there are actually oak, and oak has this incredible quality. It's sort of very durable, very, very sort of hard wearing, but also weathers beautifully. It sort of has this silvery quality to it, almost like the silver birch is also in the forest. So this whole tree become like a sort of silvery, grey, fantastic thing that actually is part of the forest. The tree is designed to be really energy efficient. The canopy of leaves at the top of the tree shield the building from the sun, so the sun can't get through and heat the building up below. So you don't need air conditioning. We have this biomass boiler, which is quite a small thing. It uses locally sourced wood chip. We just have a few small wind turbines to provide any top-up for electricity when we need it. I think the tree itself is a fantastic symbol for the regeneration project as a whole. People are going to come to the tree nationally, internationally, to look at this building and say, wow, what a fantastic project. And then from that to then explore out into the forest, to understand the way the forest is regenerated, and then off into North Nottinghamshire and look at the villages and towns around, and it's going to be a massive regeneration project for the whole area, not just for Sherwood Forest.